Hey guys, it's Tuesday, May 7th. This is my third time making this video. I did try to make a video with my camera because the camera quality is much better. But what I wanted to do was put a clip in of a fire that happened and it wouldn't let me. So I just decided to do it on the web. Uh, so I'll go back to, I would like to talk a little bit about what happened here with my horses, or should I say our horses. Uh, we had some winds happening from east to west on last Thursday, and they've been cleaning up the river bed from the homeless, the squatters, and I guess they rebelled and they started a fire. The fires was started right across from the pens of our horses. There was some young adults there, stable people that saw it, thought real quick and got our horses to another pen. My sister's horse was affected, got her horse out, and some other horses that were in pastures that were backed up to the river. Only a dirt roads separating them from the river. So by that time we got a call, and my sister and I hightailed it out there. The fires were just raging. It was just bad. And by that time, there was probably 20, 30 people out there stomping little ambers that were hitting the manure in the pens and stuff. We had we had ambers going as far as like 700 to 1,000 feet past the actual fire, hitting these pens, and horses were just going crazy. So my sister arranged for her farrier. He lives up about 10 miles away on a ranch. He came down and started taking our horses out for the night. We wanted to make sure they were safe and they wouldn't go back in their pens with the smoldering ambers. So that was happening. I did a little clip showing what we walked into, but unfortunately, the way my phone downloaded it or something, it's not allowing me to download it here, upload it here. So I'll figure out how to do that. I'm not very computer literate or anything. I'm not technical. Uh, so anyway, needless to say, about 8:30 that night, we all finally sat down. People were just, going home. The firefighters had got it detained or contained at around 7 o'clock that night, but there were still little ambers, and there was a big out probably about half mile from us in the back pens. Uh, they had a lot of manure that they were putting out there in the very back where there was no pens, and it affected those 6 pens back there, and so they were still putting out that fire and watching it. It was just a mess. I'm telling you. We live in the desert here, and we had a dry winter. I think maybe you can count on one hand how many times it rained this year for us, and it's just terrible. So it was it was a time to again that you are shown how our Creator takes care of things, and how your faith has to be when things are out of your control. So anyway, we did that, and then the next night we had to come. We went back out because there still were areas where they were smoldering. We wanted to bring our horses back, and so we did get our horses back into the stables there, and we did try to clean out all the hot spots that we could see in our area. Again, there was still some ambers going on, smoldering in the very back there, where the truckloads of manure was on his property. But nobody got hurt, and no horses were injured at that time. It could have been a lot worse. Horses, they panic, they'll jump over things when they're scared. It could have resulted in a great bodily injury, which could have ended up with us having to put down a horse or so. And my girl, Annie, has some hoof problems in the front, like I have feet problems, and it could have easily turned sour for her and I. But again, I think our Creator taking care of things, and all the people that came together, filling buckets of water and just pouring water everywhere and stomping out ambers and just everything. The community, how communities pull together in time of need is just amazing, and it shows you still should have faith in humanitarian. You know, no matter how bad it gets, we do pull together in disasters. So anyway, let's go to let's review a little on our exercising. I've been trying to bring to the table some stationary exercises to at least build some strength in us older guys who have medical issues, who are unable to, one, do cardio at a high pace, or to lift weights to gain strength, heavy weights or anything like that. So I've been trying to search through the videos. I've got a couple channels that I subscribe to, and today I got a video on I forgot what they called it, but all these are in the home. You don't have to go to the gym, and it was basically a lean, fat burning and lean muscle toning video. I go to this one came from Fitness Blenders, and so if you want to go to their channel, check them out. Even if you can't do all those exercises, because I can't, uh, pick out one or two that they're doing, and start forming your own little program. It's easier said than done. I know that. I come from as an example of really doing a full program yet. I've been doing push-ups, however, I have not done any push-ups in the last week. A week ago, this past Monday, yesterday, I fell off of a 6-foot ladder and fell straight on my back with my shoulder blades hitting a step and my head banging back, and I got a whiplash. So I don't know if you can see the bruise is right here. Oops, yeah, right here. And this bruise, yeah, you can kind of see the discoloration all around. Uh, I hit pretty hard. So again, that was just my foot disability. I was coming down off the ladder and my right ankle rolled because my ankles are weak. So it's the price I pay to do anything, and I'm not going to stop doing stuff. So anyway, I will continue my push-ups because I like the way my body is feeling. Uh, you know, I'm one of those guys that really I like muscles, but I don't have the mentality of a bodybuilder. Um, yeah, I think they're nice, but I think they're too ripped and too hard for me. And so I like to just be strong. I like to have a little cut with me, especially this summer when you got some color on you. It really defines the muscles and stuff. So uh, that's what I'm working on. Another thing that Tony and I have decided to do, because I'm limited on cardio, I have been researching some supplements on to get my body into the fat burning uh, phase. So I went to Bio, that's B as in boy, I-O, Trust, capital TRUST.com. Their products are made from whole natural stuff. There's no preservatives, there's no additives, there's no fillers. Everything is, the sweeteners are all natural, like stevia, that kind of stuff. In fact, I used to have a little booklet here, but here's what it looks like. You see, yeah, BioTrust. They sent me a cookie with my order, and it's 12 grams of time-release protein. It's a proteins are certified and antibiotic free, and no artificial sweeteners, colors, or preservatives, free from wheat, soy, trans fat, gluten, no GMO, 6 grams of fiber per cookie. It was really good. I enjoyed it. So we bought the Pro X10 for probiotics for our stomachs. We've been on that for about 3 weeks. And then we decided to buy the protein. I like protein shakes. I believe that they really help in for meal replacement when you're not really hungry, but you know you need to eat because you've been without eating for a while. And I get like that when I'm really busy. So I haven't been able to drink any protein drinks for when I got sick. I just couldn't stand the smell of them. And so I told Tone, I don't know. She goes, just order them because she'll drink them. So we ordered two chocolate and a vanilla. They're a little bit more expensive, but you know what? For prime products in health, I think you have to pay a little bit more money. So I started the shakes yesterday, and man, it tastes like a chocolate malt. It was really good. I didn't add anything to it. The only thing I suggest on any protein shake is make sure it's really cold because that's where it really tastes good. Today, I okay, they suggest two shakes a day and then dinner. Like skip your breakfast, take a 12 o'clock shake and a 3 o'clock shake. Now, things are turning around as far as breakfast being your most important meal. People are now starting to, in the fitness world, start saying that they have found that that's not so true. With me, my family, we have never really been big breakfast eaters. If we eat breakfast, it's going to be like 10, 11 o'clock. It's going to be a brunch. But we never have really gotten up in the mornings and ate breakfast. So that was always one of the things I fought with because I knew I had to eat something to kickstart my metabolism, wobble, 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 wobble. Well, with these guys, they talk about everything, and they explain why breakfast isn't the most important meal. So, with that being said, I drank one shake yesterday. I did wake up hungry, so what I did was I took a 20-second in the microwave, heated up a bagel, didn't put anything on it, and just put something in my stomach. I did the shake, enjoyed it, and then we ate dinner. Now, Tony and I, the kind of food we eat, and what we try to do, is we eat whole foods. That means that we only season to just like salt. I do lemon pepper, onion powder, garlic powder, or garlic. Um, so we keep it to a minimum. If you buy these seasonings with all different kinds of seasonings, you're going to find you're going to find sugar in there, you're going to find some additives in there. And I try to really keep it simple and let the meat be the flavor. So I barbecued some lamb and then I cut up a big sweet potato and I put it in foil and put that on the grill. And that's what we had for dinner. I didn't have any broccoli or cauliflower. I would have put a green. We didn't feel like a salad. We had a salad the night before. And then Sunday I barbecued some chicken, and we're going to have chicken salads tonight. So we're trying to tell ourselves, let's eat during the week for whole foods. What are your whole foods? Your meat, your fruit, your vegetables, nuts, and grains. The only problem with grains is they like to wash them and all that stuff. So talking about maybe wild rice, uh, kukis, I think it's called, quinoa, 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 something like that. Those are the good stuff. And you limit that starch. So that's how we kind of have decided to. I mean, we've always ate this way pretty much, but we kind of, you know, haven't kept with it lately. We've been in a go, and we've got more fast food stuff than usual. So getting back to the basics for us. The weekends we take off. We don't just take one day off, we take two. But what usually happens is on Sunday, we usually by noontime we're geared back in for the whole. So you're actually taking a day and a half off. I like ice cream. I treat myself to Ben and Jerry's, a pint of it on Saturday and a pint on Sunday. 2 pints on the weekend. Sometimes I don't always eat both pints. I love the different flavors, and also they support the LGBTQ community. So I support any vendor who is behind that. Uh, Let me see. I'm really trying to talk fast because we're at 14 minutes. Um, Next week is my 17th month, so I'll do an update then. Sorry, I look bad. I just haven't done a whole lot. I've been down since the fire about 3 days now with my lungs, but um, I think that's about it, guys. I just want to encourage all of you to find your nick. You know, find these exercises. Go to this fitness blender. Uh, Look up different ones. Research them just like you did transgender stuff, and find some stationary exercises that can help you slowly. You know, it doesn't have to go on wholeheartedly 3 times a week. For people who have back problems and no walking's out, uh, sit in there and do the hand bicycle like I suggested last time. There are other cardio that you can do with exercising, and that doesn't mean run in place. That doesn't mean do anything with your feet or your legs or your back. Uh, Today, in fact, Fitness Blender sent a email that they put down and uploaded another video, and that program is really good. It's about a 20-minute program. I can't do all those exercises, so I'm going to have to cut and incorporate, but I'm going to try it. And the hardest thing to do when you've had medical issues for a long time is getting your mind geared to do a little and not fear injury or uh, get you past the abyss, because we're out of shape. We're cardio, endurance, we're out of shape. So try it one at a time, even for a week. Just one exercise at a time. That's why I suggest the push-ups. You'll start seeing some results in your shoulders and your arms. Even if you haven't had top surgery, you'll be able to feel those pecs behind the breast tissue. It may not show as well, but you'll start getting kind of positive over this stuff, and it'll increase your want and your excitement over getting in shape. Anyway, yeah, anyway, guys, if there's anything I can do, I mean, I'm talking really fast and I'm throwing a lot at you, but if there's anything I can do to help you, uh, I'm not a health and fitness person. The things I know is because of my disabilities. With my Hashimoto's, my hypothyroidism, gaining a lot of weight before they caught it, and had to search for different things. I've started Body for Life at one time until my feet got bad. I've read up on all these things. I've got Jillian Michaels books. I've got Body for Life. I've got someone green, I forgot his name now, who helped Oprah. I read up on all kinds of stuff in all different angles, and that's why I don't believe in dieting. You know, you change the way you eat that you can eat that way for the rest of your life. Okay, I hope you're taking it one day at a time, making your journey as simple as possible.